So we're getting a new Miami Vice movie, and that's coming from director Joseph Kosinski, and it's getting a 2027 release. That's exciting as hell. This was announced a couple of months ago, and it was official, but like it was like they're working on details, etc. But it seems as if we're actually getting like a proper like a mini plot synopsis or like what they're going to be doing in the film. So like when I first heard about this, I was like, you got to go back to the 80s. You got to stick to the 80s. You know, with Crockett and Tubbs, you've got to stay in the 80s. The fashion, the glitz and glamour of the 80s. You know what I mean? Like it's brilliant. It's sleazy. You know, it's Miami. It's great. You know, it's very Scarface. Love it. You got to stick to the 80s because obviously we got a remake, well, slash, big screen adaptation with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx in 2006, directed by Michael Mann, who Michael Mann was a producer on the original show, and he made it, and I didn't like it. I loved Day 2, they were brilliant, and I just think the film was just kind of boring. It never had that same kind of cool whip of the original series, which is just brilliant. Don Johnson, the rolled up sleeves. Oh, I roll my sleeves up my suit jacket. I know, I'm a wanker.
Hi, this is me. This is me in the future. I'm just editing this video right now. I could have swore that Don Johnson rolled his sleeves up in that show at some point, but for some strange reason, I can't find any image of him with his sleeves rolled up. So, yeah, fuck me.
Variety says a reboot of Miami Vice is heading to theatres in 2027 from Universal and director Joseph Kosinski, the man behind this year's racing F1 movie and $1 billion blockbuster Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick was just fantastic. I've not seen F1, but I will see it at some point. I've heard it's amazing, so that's cool. It will release in theatres on August 6th, 2027. So this is where I was like, oh, cool, they're actually, okay, cool. So this is where the little details on the film. So the new movie, and this is the speech bubbles, explores the glamour and corruption of mid-80s Miami and is inspired by the pilot episode and the first season of the landmark TV series that influenced culture and the set of style of everything from fashion to filmmaking. And it did. Miami Vice, if you've never seen it, is a fantastic series. It is brilliant. It's so 80s. It's funny though, when you watched it, because my dad used to watch it, and when you watched it back then, no, it was just your general, cop action TV show. When you watch it now though, it is a definitive 80s TV show. You know, it defines 80s fashion, culture, action, all that kind of stuff. And it paved the way for, filmmaking and the way they done with, action and car chases and all that kind of stuff. Casting is currently underway for Miami Vice, and production will begin next year. The movie will be filmed in IMAX for IMAX. That's cool. That's cool. Big, beautiful scenes. Brilliant. That's literally it. So let's talk about it, because when you think of it though, we got the remake with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx, and like I said at the start of the video, they were fantastic as the role of Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Tubbs. And it was brilliant. Just the film wasn't brilliant. The music was good because it was obviously the Linkin Park Numb. I've become so numb. Great fucking song, man. What a soundtrack that was in 2006. Seriously. It was so good. But the film was just so not good. Well, it's a shame because they were great. But anyway. But the style was cool, the kind of nitty grittiness of it, because it was set nowadays. It wasn't set in the 80s, which I think was the biggest mistake though. Set it in the 80s, so the flashy fuckers, the pop culture, the fashion, everything, sunny Miami, everything looked great, right? So yeah, the fact that they're going to go back to the corruptness of the pilot episode, which I can't really remember much of it to be honest, in the first series, it's set in the 80s. That's what you want. I'm a massive, 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 massive fan. I was born in 1991. I love the 80s. The 80s was the landmark for big movies. Ghostbusters, Rambo. We had Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Obviously, Star Wars started in the 70s, but you had the capped off in the 80s. The 80s is just amazing, right? I love the 80s. I wish I grew up in the 80s. I really do. I don't know why, but I could be 40-year-old by now, nearly 50, so probably not great. I don't like getting old anyway, and I'm only 34. I'm going great. I love it though. You got to age, mature gracefully. I'll never mature. I maybe not even age gracefully. But anyway, Miami Vice. Who can they cast as Crockett and Tubbs? I remember seeing a couple of years ago there was like rumours / fan suggestions of Tom Cruise playing an aged Crockett, and he's training a younger Ricardo Tubbs. And my money was on Michael B. Jordan. Now, I know everyone seems to be like, oh, Michael B. Jordan's everywhere these days. But, like, it'd be quite cool, though. And I would like the idea of an older, Sonny Crockett, and Tom Cruise would be amazing. Let's be honest. And you know what? Even now, I'm like, yeah, why not? I mean, it'd be too Lethal Weapon, I guess. But... because you've got Danny Glover, the older cop, and you've got the young cop, Mel Gibson, Riggs. But I like that idea. I don't mind it at all, to be honest. I think, obviously, nowadays, they're going to probably go back with a younger actor, like an actor in his kind of like, 30, two actors in their kind of 30s. I'm going to say it, I say it a lot, Glenn Powell is Sonny Crockett. I know, I say it all the time. I love Glenn Powell. I would cast a man as a shark in Jaws. Much as I'd cast Ben Affleck as a shark in Jaws. Kevin Smith reference right there. Ben Affleck as Sonny Crockett. Ooh. And Matt Damon as Tubbs. No, let's not do that. Who could they cast? I don't know. I want to do a video on this, actually, of who I would cast as the next Crockett and Tubbs. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys even know what Miami Vice is? I don't know. Not a lot of people seem to know what Miami Vice is. They only ever seem to go back to the 2006 film with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. Do you know what? Fuck it. Bring they two back. Just bring them back. Colin Farrell is on a winning streak right now, and Jamie Foxx needs shit to do. So cast they two again. Why not? But yeah, Crockett and Tubbs, Miami Vice reboot. It's happening. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for my little casting video that I'll probably do right after this. And then post it in about 4 weeks' time. But yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.